Morning, brother.
Morning, Viv. Just dropped in for a cup of coffee.
All right. Leon will be down in a minute.
Fine.
Leon. Oh, Leon.
Well?
Please.
Come in, dear.
Henry, why doesn't the commissioner do something about that terrible crime wave?
He did. He switched Ralph Bridges to the sticks, and Ralph was the tenor in our quartet. The police social comes up tomorrow night, and we have to break in a new tenor.
Where are you going?
I'm going down to Brett. What are you... Oh, shut up.
Say, Viv, would you mind if we rehearsed over here tonight?
All right, Henry.
Say, listen, darling, rid of that dumb bird. First thing you know, we'll all have that Paris disease. Oh, hello there, Sherlock.
Hello, Leon. The chief broke up our quartet.
You ought to break up the police force and have the Girl Scouts run the town.
Well, it's just that we don't know who the criminals are.
Maybe you ought to have some formal introductions printed. What a fine police force that is.
That's right, Henry. This town isn't safe to live in anymore.
It isn't even safe to die in.
Oh, I'll make you some more, Leon.
No, never mind. I'm late. I've got to go down and open the store. Oh, say, you must come around and have breakfast some morning.
Thanks, Leon, I will.
Yeah.
Quick, inside.
Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Something I can do for you?
We'd like to see some of your merchandise.
I see. Oh, pardon me. Just a necktie?
No, skip it.
Those robes look very nice.
Oh, and they're going like hotcakes. Would you like this one with stripes?
Beautiful. With a line of merchandise like this, you should be coining money.
Oh, yes, that's the only way I can make it. I mean, well, this place is really a gold mine.
Indeed. I've often thought I'd like a nice little shop of this sort. In fact, I've been looking around.
You mean you might buy the store?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
But I might be interested.
Ah.
Mind you, I say might.
Ah.
If the price is right.
Oh, the price will be all right. Don't worry.
Colonel Bosworth Richards.
How do you do, sir?
My associates.
Yes.
Miss Fallgreen.
How do you do?
And Miss Turner.
How do you do?
Hello, cutie.
I'm perfectly willing to pay what the store is worth, and I should say it's worth in the vicinity of about $10,000.
$10,000.
Not enough, cutie? Oh, I think we could go to 15,000.
15?
But not a cent more, my good man, not a cent more.
No, that's what I say, sir. Don't you overpay me, sir. I'm the 15,000.
What salesmanship.
But of course, I'll have to talk to my wife. Now, you can understand that.
Perhaps we could all go home with you now.
All right. Come on home and we'll have dinner. You know my wife, she's a grand cook.
Where would your car be?
In the alley, back of the store.
In the back of the store?
In the back of the store.
In back of the store?
It sounds like an echo.
Shall we go?
You may as well. I'll take your grip. Gee whiz, that's heavy, isn't it? Come on in, folks. Come on in. Oh, Vivian, dear. Vivian, sweetheart.
You're again. Business must be terrible.
Great little kid of my wife. No, darling, everything's all right. Everything's marvelous. You hear me? Business is wonderful.
You haven't made any money for 3 years, and you know it with that white elephant.
White elephant? My wife and I lost some money in a circus bench about 3 years ago. Yeah.
I've had trouble with some pink ones.
Oh, Vivian. Oh, Vivian, darling, I'd like you to meet with Richards, Mr. Feldgren, and Miss Turner. They've offered me a prize for the store.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
For you, I mean, of course. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll prepare dinner. Leon, darling, take your guests upstairs and show them where they can freshen up.
I surely will. Come on, folks. Follow me. That's the idea.
Well, Vivian. Don't you remember me? It's Kitty. Your cousin, Kitty Borden. Only it's Belden now. And this is my husband, James.
Kitty Borden, I can hardly believe it. I haven't seen you since we went to school. And I'm so pleased to meet Kitty's husband.
Pleased to meet you.
Let me take your bag, won't you?
We were passing through Middlevale, and I said to Jim, I haven't seen Vivian for such a long time. I really owe her a visit. So here we are.
I hope we're not inconveniencing you.
Oh, no, not at all. Sit down. Mr. Errol is upstairs with some guests, but he'll be right down. And he'll be so glad to see you.
Oh, shut up. Listen, sweetheart, you got to fix up a dandy dinner because they've offered me $15,000 for the store.
Leon, this is my cousin, Kitty Belden. I haven't seen her for years.
That's good.
And that's her husband, James Belden.
How do you do? Now, listen, Vivian, I think the main... Well, of course, if we're intruding...
No, of course you're not, are they?
No, of course not. Listen, my wife's relatives are my relatives. Listen, darling, there's something I want to tell you about. Listen, your relatives won't have to show up on a night like this. How am I going to sell the store now?
Just be nice to James and Kitty, and they won't get in your way at all. I can't ask them to leave.
You can try.
Oh.
You know, if you hadn't spent Mother's tax money on that expensive radio, we could have stayed on with her until you got a job.
Oh, it won't take your mother long to get over her mad. And I don't want to hear any more about that radio. I'm sick and tired of radios.
It was a lot of money. But maybe we can stay on here for a few days until everything blows over.
Yeah. Everything blows over.
Lovely dinner, Mrs. Errol. I don't know when I've had a better one.
Well, you're quite right. My wife's a wonderful cook.
Middlevale is such a lovely town, Vivian.
Flash. The crime wave in which Middlevale finds itself continued to rage today when some unidentified persons shot their way to freedom after robbing a National Bank vault of $100,000. A reward of $10,000 is being posted for any information leading to their capture. All roads are being watched, but it is likely that the fugitives will remain in town until everything blows over.
James doesn't like the radio.
Frightful, frightful. There's nowhere to turn anymore. Why, one doesn't know whom to trust. Why, even your best friends or relatives might be criminals.
That bank is near your store.
That's right, come to think of it, it is. Speaking of the store, I suppose you'd like to look over the books in the morning.
I'd love to.
All right, then, by the way, why don't you stay here tonight? We have plenty of rooms.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's all right. I'll take your grip upstairs. Won't take but a minute. I do it.
And James can get his bag in the closet too, dear.
Yeah. Well, I could swear I did. Oh,
I'll help you, cutie.
I will. Watch your step. I will. Oh, it's the bird. This is your room. The Beldens will be next door.
We can go right in the den, boys. Now, has everybody got his music? Fine.
money till things blow over. Listen, I found the bank's money in their bag.
What?
Yes. I also heard Kitty say she was going to stay here till everything blew over. What is this, a hideout?
Oh, you're crazy.
You bet your life I'm... Say, I can prove it.
Heaven help you if you're wrong.
Are you ready, boys? Go.
There's a cabin on the hilltop. There's someone there who talks about the day.
That must be Henry's quartet. Well, this is the first time in my life I was ever glad to see that guy.
I'm exhausted. Can we retire now?
I hope you have a nice long rest.
Yes, come along, Kitty.
Well, pleasant dreams.
We took all the chances, didn't we? Figured the whole thing out and did all the dirty work.
Yeah, but we promised to cut her in.
Why split it 3 ways? Let's cut her out. Give her this.
Yeah, 100 grand split 2 ways is better than 3. When will we start?
The sooner the better. The house is getting pretty hot. Now watch yourself. Hey!
Hello there.
Where you going?
Shh. The house is full of bank robbers. My wife's relatives.
You don't say.
Sure, I do, see. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I beg your pardon. And I'm going to get the police.
Police?
Yeah, they're in there.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
Why call the police? We can criminals ourselves and split the 10,000 reward.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, I never thought of that. It's a great idea. I won't forget you for this.
We promise you won't.
Yeah, thanks.
You have a lovely view from this window.
Come on, get him up. Get him up.
What's your idea, Errol? Justice. You'll find out the crime must... doesn't pay. I'll show you. There.
You said there was $100,000 in there a minute ago.
Well, wasn't I?
Listen, wise guy, you taking us for a sleigh ride?
The money's gone.
Gone? Keep those people in here. Come on with me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, wise guy, the door's around here someplace, and we're going to turn the house uptown.
Bet your sweet life we look from cellar to garret.
Man, we can't have you roaming around the house.
No, why should I be? What are you going to do with me?
Come on, I'll show you.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm trying to help you.
Get it.
What's the idea? You come on. Wait, you can't shut me. Wait.
Bring those people in here. They might.
Where's Leon? What have you done with him?
Maybe we'll save time if we force him to talk. Errol's escaped. I'll go after him. You keep these people here. Hey, where you going? The house is full of... How much? That wasn't so smart.
I didn't think so either. Maybe I can think of something better later on.
Get. Unless we find that door, you'll never think.
Nothing.
A double cross, eh?
Not any more than you. He's gone to get the cops.
Let's step out for a little air. It'll put us in better voice.
Come on, the house is full of crooks. Come on. There's nobody here. Operator. Give me police headquarters.
Police headquarters, Sergeant Clancy talking.
Listen, Sergeant, this is Errol speaking. Send up the riot squad.
What's the trouble?
Well, I've caught the bank robbers. They're in my house, right? Hurry up before they get away.
We'll be right over.
Good.
What's that address?
Yeah. 113 Oak Avenue.
Well?
Hello.
Come on, yo.
Wait. You don't have to turn around. Oswald! Jane!
Wait till I get you alone, you weasel.
Now, wait a minute. I didn't even get a chance to speak to the police force. Your brother Henry...
Oh, that's right. Blame somebody else.
Well, is everything going to be all right now?
Oh, sure. Cutie fixed everything. Say, I'm going downstairs right now and speak to those policemen, and I'll cut them down to your size.
Wait for the wagon and we'll all take a ride.
Shh, Leon, we're rehearsing.
All right.
Now,
Listen, rehearse. The man isn't safe in his own home anymore. Do you know what's happened? The bank robbers are here with all the money, and you let them escape.
I let him escape?
Yes. You mean those three?
Wait for the wagon.
See?